funny how the map changes, too. Like, quite a few of these looked... Oh no, it's probably just this sector was mapped out. Because we're in Sector 1 now, or whatever, the executive sector. Collectibles... Data breach. Uh-oh. The Russians are coming. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of those users. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Oh, the building doesn't chant, but the speakers do, I see. That's pretty reasonable. Oh, purple mushroom room? Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the directors satisfy the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach, based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high-clearance individual gives the system the all-clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure the staff understand how this mess works, okay? Yeah, this is interesting. I'm assuming this will hurt me? God, get out! I got it. House memory. Yeah, I located a secret place, I guess? I don't know if it's that secret, though. It's, like, right there. I don't know, I feel like there was supposed to be more. Nobody really seems to know who's chanting. Some think it's the speakers, some think it's the floaters, some think it's the mist. A lot of possibilities for floaters here. Collect reward. Common health boost mod. Common low health boost. Those are not very good. What is executive incursion? Oh. Kill enemies in the executive sector. I don't have grip. Kill enemies in this with the service weapon in any mode. Okay, well I can do that. Kiss the hiss. No, I don't have grip. I had grip in the other playthrough. I changed it to spin this time. So I have shatter and spin. Or is grip just what you call the pistol? Maybe grip is always... okay, maybe I misunderstood, actually. So we gotta find Marshall in the research area, okay. Either way, it doesn't matter. We can get to the quest later. I think Aerosmith was famous for saying get a grip. I don't think they knew very much about astral projection, or if they did, the stuff they knew wasn't very helpful. Yeah, that's probably right, Jello. I thought grip was what it was named when it had that upgrade, but it's just, I think, what it is all the time. Hey, more reading. I would like to go one room, though, without picking up more text. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Oh, I think I know what that is. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. The new naming conventions have been established. The astral entity known as Astral Spike. Aw, Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Yeah, they built this really strange containment area for this thing, and it's just like a really random-ass lever system. I don't know what that is. It's pretty mysterious, though, whatever it is. I like that little wavy thing in the top left corner. It's like a UFO. I thought it was somebody, like, with a flashlight pointing down into a tube. And there's, like, spider webs close to the camera, maybe. Orb. We do like orb. Oh, they even recreated the material and everything.
They keep that thing here.
I feel like it's making more egregious flashing now. I mean, it was certainly disruptive looking last time, but now it feels worse. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. It's an owl on cocaine. And now I know how to solve this very, very minor problem. Hoo! Okay, you come with me. Over this way, please. Thank you kindly. Would you kindly stay at the back of this container? Would you kindly? Doesn't seem to want to go any further. Yeah, they wanted to make it feel at home. And they certainly did a great job of that. Bye, buddy! Ooh!
What is the Bureau doing with that thing?
I don't know, breaking lots of shit, it looks like. We need a really inefficient way to break a bunch of particle board.
Back up down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Yeah, this is the room where I had to note that it looks very much like inside. I still maintain that it does. Ow! Yay, I killed the ball. Now to find the rocket monger. Oh, it's you. Everything feels like it's trying to suck your soul out in this game. It's a nice feeling. Where's Rocket Monger gone? Yeah, the more I play this and the more facile I get with these controls, the better the combat feels. Oh, hey. Hey, 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 hey. I was spending way too long trying to fight some of these dudes last time. And just comboing them with, like, throw an object, knock them down, shoot them is just the way to go. Okay, I'm too far away to use that gun for that long. Oh, look, the wire and everything. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. Hit with a couch in the back of the head. Just like God intended. Who's left? Oh. Aren't you stealthy? Oh, it zooms. It zooms and it homes. You guys getting any, like, Killzone vibes from these enemies? It's the bright red glowing eyes, I think, mostly. Maybe the gas masks as well. The Hellgast. His cluster. That's the Healey Orb. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. So that's what they look like outside of a host. His clusters are dense, spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. Think of it as a Moira healing orb, but red. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. Oh, okay, so it's more like a Brigitte armor infusion. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to the redacted for full report. Hey, Austin. Okay, are we clear now? Oh, there's still barricades. Oh boy. They've got quite the little contraption set up there. Might just have to come back after I knock over all their computers. Oh, she can really kick up a computer like it's dust. Ooh, squishy. Oh, more friends? Where do we get so many friends from? Game's very good, Austin. Oh, I should probably have just cleared this, actually. I'm not sure how late you stayed the other day, but I ended up restarting it because I wasn't happy with how glitchy and stuttery the footage was. I figured if it was going to end up on YouTube, I wanted it to look cleaner. So yeah, I just started over. Oh no, the brain! It was a beautiful brain, and it was all lined up on a pedestal. All the brains were all lined up. They'll show you all that you are. Take the brain and peel it back. And doesn't it make you feel better? How come it ended up being framey yesterday? Well, I didn't really get to the exact cause of it, but I was able to solve the problem by not having it be in windowed and instead take over one of my other monitors. Oh, hold G. This report serves an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. They should put whatever the newest report is at the top of the list, and then once you've read it, it should go into its sorted file. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. Sweet. That sounds cool. I want to get into some of that. In the Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division, physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a probably debriefing session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Yeah, I think we're actually getting pretty near some kind of new reality that we're going to experience. So we got a preview of what seemed to be that rock quarry. Let's talk to, I think that's Marshall, right?
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm sending the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
She does got that right. Oh.
More of you? Really?
She knows what I'm thinking. Yeah, when they go full-on siege like that, definitely gets you a little hyped, a little worked up. Everybody happy now? Okay. By happy, I mean dead. Isn't the gun great? Yeah. I really like the way you flip it around. The spinner effect looks a little less good than the transition between the burst and regular. But now I have it set. Yeah, see, look, it's like the little shards on this one. They kind of like stick out too far, but it's not a big deal. New McCree skin. Yes, please. I mean, I have Blackwatch. It has a laser pointer on it, so that's as good as you could really get. This is loop, right? Pretty sure this is loop. So now we just want to go... Oh, look at it swing. So it should have a true reflection in it, too. Normally they would just use either a screen space reflection or a cube mapped reflection. But this should actually represent whatever's in that image. So you can see that couple of cube floor bits. So if I were to take this couch and just kind of like wedge it there, hopefully we'll be able to see some debris in it now. Yep. It's there. Yay! Ray tracing's cool. Oh no, you have a hurricane coming? Crap. Pain elevators. Made in USA. Oh, what a weird transition. It goes from this way to that way. Oh, hello. You're not...
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Ah, yeah, Luck Lab. But first, check the bathrooms. They often have treasure. Well, or journals. Nobody seems to realize there's a dead person in this bathroom, huh? Collectibles, research. Groupthink. Rethinking groupthink. Together. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. I guess that's a thing. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Maybe one day when I get high enough access clearance, all of these redactions will go away, and then I can just read the fucking files. Rubber Duck. Discovered in the home of Agent underscore? Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. Dude, it's actually the proper SCP, though. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination. You always have to believe the child. They're always true. 100% right, every time. Until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated, otherwise known as Redacted. When did I even get all of these? Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Urgent, Dr. Darling. Last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given the solution to a staffing problem I've been presented with just yesterday. So you're telling me you had a problem, you went home and fell asleep and thought about it. Okay. Problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here. But I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. Oh. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such, offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. You must utilize my powers for the greater good. Terras can be dacted. Pterodactyls. And we don't look at those other ones because we've already seen them. Stop looking at me. You're freaking me out, buddy.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
There's a party? Are there snacks? Whoa! Oh, we're way the hell up. Please let there be snacks. Oh, good shadow. I love that they just leave them hanging, like, they don't know what to do with them, so they just kind of leave them there. Welcome to the snack party. Yellow panel? Oh, I can't break all these TVs? Oh, that's fine. Not having such a good day. Alright, let's activate all of our luck abilities. First, we go to the Neko. And now we will have good luck when we start a new business. It looks like they've been 3D printing over there, maybe. We've got the golden fish, which I think is Irish folklore. Oh no, that was silver, wasn't it? That might be Chinese, this one. Can't find your office? Don't get crushed by sliding blocks. Everybody in here looks really down. Guys, you got all these fun things in here.
I was starting to worry.
Look, 4-leaf clover. It's mine now. Oh, they're depressed because they hear the hiss coming. And this is one of the best bits. Look, luck falls into the horseshoe. And then... out it goes! We dump it. Now we want to collect some more luck, so flip it back over. And there's also some sick-ass science balls over here. This one hits an elephant with a golden ball. Isn't that fun? I would think the hitting into the elephant would make it stop much sooner, though. It is a nice sound, I agree. Yeah, way to guard that door, guys. So, despite them having what appears to be pretty well-staffed crew, I'm the solution here, not them.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
Call me Jesse
He told you
McCree.
this is through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Look at the table, though.
Testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
So she gives me another key
Rangers,
card.
let her through.
Oh wait, that's not
You
yet.
have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
None of these things would be helpful, right? Can't use any of
See
those.
that funky mirror they're studying down the hall? I heard it steals your soul.
Don't worry. We've already sold yours by working here.
I want those.
Bless us.
Yeah.
Bless us.
I want to see the funky mirror. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. My hands. Okay. Let's see. Thank you to Truffle Monster, who just made it to 9 months. The most sacred of baby's times. And thank you for continued support. I'm gonna hop in here real quick, see if there's any doohickeys. Boop. Maybe a who's-a-what's? Oh, spin fire rate boost. Oh no, I think I really should just keep it on damage, because that's doing really well for me. If I could unlock more weapon mods, though, that would be lovely. Yeah, I guess this is industrial music. I don't know, I didn't really, like, think much about the music that was playing during the battle scenes. But it's, I don't know, it's suitable, I guess.
Over there. We have to help them.
Ah! Ritual divisions, all kinds of effed. Oh no, the tree. Kinda need more energy, to be honest. Ha ha ha, have you heard my sad, lazy, nasal voice? Really use some more energy, you see? Boop. 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 Ah! Wait. Oh, that was a friendly rocket. You guys ever seen a friendly rocket? I knew a dog that was really into that. Uh-oh. We got exploders! But, like, just 2? No, there's more. You want to trigger that chain reaction, and then everything will be fine. What else you got? Anything? Pieces returned to the land. What's that? Personal mods full. I didn't even know that was an option. I thought I could just hold infinite. Oh, golly. It's Chief Lewis. Master of throwing. And tornadoes, I guess. It's on his card. Don't worry about it. No, you can't catch me. Have you forgotten? I'm the gingerbread man. Yeah, it's a boss. In the same way that there's bosses in the Division. They're just kind of like super tanky dudes. And that's kind of their deal. Hello? Oof. I'm not thrilled with how often I seem to have no idea where I'm being attacked from. You know, in general, having enemies teleporting in around you and then run into your vicinity tends to often result in you having no sense of strategy because you're always looking around and can't really form like a battle line up against anything. You just kind of have to keep spinning and looking. Oh yeah, you can rip parts of the walls off. Floors, ceilings, all breaks apart. Cool, yellow region. So you just kind of like grab some concrete if you want. It's just wherever the reticle happens to be at the moment. If there's an object, well, it'll usually grab the object. Then your energy runs out. Well, it doesn't seem to want to take that camera stand very much. But yeah, you can throw anything.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will be introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Just kind of emitting something, isn't it?
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
It'd be interesting if, like, knocking these over made it somehow able to escape or something. Notice the door seems to be open here, too.